How y'all doing? Yo, today we got S1 off-road racing, and we whipped out the Link & Co. I don't know what this car is called. I also don't know the tune on it because I downloaded it, but nonetheless, it sounds like it's running some kind of V8, and this thing is screaming. Anyways, we're gonna be bullying a majority of this lobby, so I guess we'll title it something along the thing. I thought I was recording live com for this. Turns out I wasn't, but I'm pretty sure I remember calling out saying like, oh, this thing is gonna understeer a little bit, but nonetheless, this car is really powerful. The problem is I'm gonna be doing a lot of wall taps with it, and this one is not my fault because the McLaren rammed me. Whether he did it intentionally or not, he did. But this thing slaps. I don't know if I bumped him there or not drift tap, but it didn't make the noise, so either he just blew past the turn or I ended up revenge tapping him by accident. Nonetheless, this car is gonna chew up a lot of ground on the power sections just because, well, V8, you know. And you're gonna see me getting slightly better with the car as the playlist progresses and whatnot. By the way, this is online PvP. Nobody's ass, but it is. That's what I like to do on this game. Nonetheless, you can tell because of the names in the corners, but I know some of the drivatars use gamer tags. But anyways, keeping it P, we're fighting, trying to catch up to third place. I end up, the guy in first is using like a Ford Transit, the super van, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of want to build one. So if I boot up Forza today, I might actually boot up I might build a Ford Transit van. I also want to do a JDM special, you know. I don't know. I'm just gonna be trying shit, you know, see what works, see what gets attention to the channel. We'll start with JDM just because that's my favorite type of car at the moment. I might do one where it's like all my favorite cars, like throughout my childhood, which I think my first favorite car was the Lotus Elise. Then it was the McLaren F1. I really liked the Ford GT for a while, but it was mostly just the McLaren F1. And then now it's the RX-7. So I would have to cook with those. Nonetheless, this race is coming to a close, and we fought up the podium. Couldn't catch the guy in second or the dude in first, which is why I'm like, okay, if I just bullied the lobby and y'all bullied me, I might need to try out a new build. Transitioning to the next race, I also forgot to take in like where I start these races. So in this one, I'm starting at 9th drift tap because, well, I'm not used to the car, but I'm starting from the back of the pack here, and it looks like they all have the power to, or the acceleration to keep up with me. Shout out to this guy in 6th. It looks like he's using, now I don't know if that's a paint job or nothing, but that's literally the rental car for pretty much all the classes. I don't know if they have an S2 version of the car, but it's the rental car. Nonetheless, so probably start narrating the race now that I think about it, but there's not really much to say. We're just kind of bullying. I mean, we have to brake early. I'm still trying to figure out whether I should like drift or, you know, do I e-brake to get this thing to not understeer, or am I just going too fast type deal? Now we're in the dirt, and the dirt is where I almost exclusively use e-brake. I also wonder if you lose your spoiler, because I play with the damage model turned off, but if you lose your spoiler in the race, I wonder if you also start losing downforce. Now I doubt that, especially in this Forza, but maybe in FM8 it doesn't. I would hope not, because that would just completely throw your tune off, but it'd be cool, but frustrating when it happens to you type deal. Nonetheless, I'm gonna let this rock, and I'll just jump in when I have something to say.
the attention that you want.
Alright, coming into the third lap, I'm building a PC. I want to know what y'all want to like see. Like, I have Need for Speed Heat downloaded. I have BeamNG. I have CarX Street. I downloaded Assetto Corsa, you know, for the mods and whatnot. I don't know what I'm gonna do in those, but I'm gonna figure something out. The thing is, a lot of those like good racing videos require a group. It's really hard to do solo videos, like interesting solo videos, especially in games that presumably don't have online PvP. Like, it's kind of like a private match setup, like you host a server and then, you know what I mean? Because, like, for example, No Hezi is apparently run through a Discord, right? So, like, there's no like public matching in the game, at least from what I know. Maybe there is going to be like public matching in the base game. I don't know about BeamNG, but definitely like there isn't any in CarX Street from what I know, but CarX Street is mostly just like online cruising and car meet style, which would be dope to host especially in CarX Street. I will eventually get CarX Drift Racing, but car meets and CarX Street will go insane just because, like, even though it's like a $20 game, the customization in it is absurd. It's insane. But, you know, that's just me. Keeping it to the race, I think this was my cleanest lap, at least based off my memory. I wonder if it was actually faster. I feel like this should have been my fastest lap because I thought I was really clear getting this one, and it's actually slower than the second lap. That's insane, because I felt like I drove that one cleaner, but I also probably was coasting a little more, knowing that the person behind me wasn't going to catch me. This is the third race. It's rare that all three of my races in one playlist make it in, as I understood there, and I'm like, dude, you gotta use that goddamn e-brake. But yeah, here we are, middle of the pack, and it's just like, yeah, my build's better as I just speed through everyone. I believe that's an Audi. It's hard for me to tell when it's not shaped like modern Audis. Yeah, yeah, he's hanging around for a little bit. I take this corner better than everyone, so I'm like, oh, let's go. We got silver right now, so I'm gonna end up trying to hold on to this. I believe I peeked at the map here, and I'm like, oh, here comes the nuke. So I drift early, big e-brake pull, try to get on the gas. He bumps me. I'm like, god damn, bro, like, slow your ass down. But I'm really speeding through here. I'm trying to lock in, right? I got to a point where I realized the car will oversteer a little bit without the e-brake. So I'm trying to figure out where can I get away with not pulling the e-brake, because the e-brake slows me down a lot. Anyways, I took that turn beautifully. He ends up just catching me because I'm in grip. He said sorry because he nudged me, but to be honest, it didn't really affect my line at all. And then honestly, it probably saved him from nuking himself because he was coming in hot. But yeah, that car moving, dog. Like, I was like, yo, what's going on? Does he have more grip than I do? I ended up actually catching him here because I'm like, I assume I have a higher top speed. He's just killing me because, well, look at that. He's just like plants it to the ground and he's just keeping it pushing pretty much. So what I need to do is I need to have a cross-country build and then off-road race. Now we do have the Mercedes. I'm going to try to build me something, whether it be the Ford Transit van, and then I beefed it there. It's okay. Oh, this actually ends up being a pretty good race. So he darts back in because he catches up, because this course is better for the more planted cars. So me and him have a little battle here. If you look at the map, you can see he's like right behind me. I start gaining on him a little bit, but he takes that corner better than me because, well, he's planted. And then, so he makes up the ground. So then we have this big 90-degree, and I have to e-brake for it. He takes it the traditional way, and then it's a drag race. I wanted to say good race because I thought I was going to lose, but turns out He doesn't douchebag me. He lets me come up the side and steal podium for the 3rd time in a row. So really got to check out that Ford Transit. This is the McLaren F1 Redemption arc. After this race, I believe I changed the tune. So this is either the last or second to last race on my original McLaren F1 tune. I almost said Forza tune. But as you can see, they're absolutely cooking me when it comes to power. And I keep thinking it's power, but I started to realize, like, it's not the power, it's the acceleration, like, because, like, I'm running rear-wheel drive in this build, and I'm like, everyone's just burning me on the launch, and I'm better than them in the corners and whatnot, but the thing is, like, my corner speed is only making up the gap that they get on me at the launch. So I'm like, okay, definitely need to start running all-wheel drive. And then I also was like, I'm getting throttle understeer. I'm beating some of these guys because I can just coast through the corners while they're still braking. Like there, I get on the gas early and I leave those dudes. So now I'm in second. But that's just because I'm a better driver. Their builds were actually presumably better than mine. And then I also realized that I'm having to brake way too hard for these corners because it turns out I was also on stock brakes. So while this build was good, there was a lot of things that needed to be improved for it to actually compete in lobbies. Hence why I kept getting inconsistent results. And even with the improved build, still gonna get bullied every once in a while. I need to get another S1 car, which I'm probably gonna have one because I'm gonna do the JDM thing and I'm gonna start doing those little, I don't know, theme videos per se. But I don't remember what the guy in first was rocking. Doesn't really matter because I mean he got a massive head start on me in the beginning, so at this point I'm just like, yeah, don't push, but just run a consistent line and you're Gucci. Nobody's gonna catch you, especially when you get to this part of the course where it's like super kinematic. So yeah, I'm just like, yeah. And then there I understeered a little bit, thought I beefed the turn, so I was like, yo, after the next 2 races I think I made a mistake in one, and then the other one I just got absolutely demolished. So I was like, yeah, brother, we gotta figure something out. So redid the build. It's significantly better. I think I did make a mistake while tuning the new build where I need to stiffen the rear. It's way too soft. But anyways, this should be the end of the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a thummy and I'll holler at y'all later.